Hello, everybody. This is your man, Jason F. Smith, creator of the Shades of Intimacy and Modern Day Warrior, found at jasonfsmith.com. Welcome to the Shades of Intimacy Daily Download Edition. Today's topic is mopping the laundry room floor. Sit back, relax, and welcome to today's Daily Download. So this morning, I went into the laundry room and I was moving a basket full of laundry, and I got a whiff of a smell that I didn't like. Didn't like it. And I picked up the basket, and one of our cats had come in and decided to just take a piss on the clean clothes. Literally. Brand new, clean, pulled out of the dryer, set down, and cat comes in and pisses on him. Now, we have a couple kitties in the house. I love my cats, but once in a while, they'll do something like this. This is pretty rare, to be honest, because if it was a little bit more than rare, these kids would be sleeping outside, huddled in a little box with maybe a heat lamp or something in the winter. But because they're good cats, here they are. They stay in the house. They're clean. They use their kitty box. Everything's good, except for this morning. And I've got my hands picking up the basket, and it is covered, just covered in pee. I'm covered, my hands are covered, my feet are, because it seeped through the basket, now all these clothes. And I'm sitting here looking at this going, whoa. So, luckily, we have a sanitary setting on our washer. Pop them in there, super high heat, takes about 2 hours. But meanwhile, I got to go wash my hands, I got to go wash my feet, and then I got to go get a mop, right? And I got to get hot water with some pine sol, pour it in there, and I am mopping up the laundry room, which I am actually standing in right now, right? I'm clean the whole thing up, rinse it, clean it, rinse it. And as I'm sitting here, you're asking yourself, so why is this important? Why is this important? Well, there's always messes in relationship. There's always a mess in relationship. Me and my wife, we've been together 10 years. As you know, this is my second wife, but we've been together 10 years. And we teach couples in relationship and intimacy. We also teach them the warrior's way. But here in this moment, as I'm looking at this piss that I'm cleaning up, I'm reminded of how often Jennie and I are colliding over this concept of being done. Like we should be done, right? We're teaching this shit. We're teaching it. We're helping couples live a life that is on fire. A life of having it all and having a relationship that is on fire. And we have hundreds of case studies. This belief system works. And yet, once in a while, she and I get into a place where we have a mess. Now, obviously, it wasn't her who made the mess in the living room in the laundry room this morning. It was a cat. But that goes to the core issue of the fact that she loves the cats. Probably a little bit more than I do. Yeah, she likes the cats and she wants them in the house, and they make messes like this once in a while. More often than I would like. And, when they pee on your clothes, man, that's just no bueno. No bueno. Not going for that. But this is a collision point where we butt heads, right? Because from my family, right? The second a cat would ever once pee in the house, boom, out the door. My mom, she loved cats. She was called the cat lady. She raised African lions. Yes, I had African lions growing up as a kid, but that's a story for another day. Out the door they went. Out the door they went. Boom. You got 0 chances. 1 pee, you're out. My wife, Jennie, does not agree with that. Now, if they were really problems, we'd do something about it. But once a year, a cat jumping into a laundry box and peeing on it. That's about what it happens. About once a year, some mistake happens like that. I'm a zero tolerance kind of guy when it comes to having animals piss on my clothes, right? And of course, I'm all stepping in it. It's on my hands. I mean, this is no bueno. But this is one of those areas that me and Jennie collide. She's more loyal to her cats and will put up with some of these things. She's also more loyal to the dogs if the dogs maybe have a mistake in the house, which is far more often than cats. So we're these advanced relationship experts, right? We're experts in our field, been trained by the best of the best, backed and powered by the warrior way of having it all. And we collide constantly. We collide constantly. We have issues constantly. So part of the way that we teach, the Shades of Intimacy way, isn't about solving your problems. It's about learning how to navigate problems, to consistently navigate problems. So if you imagine yourself on a surfboard and the waves are going all over and they're tossing you and turning you, right? Tossing you and turning you, right? The solution you might think would be to stop the waves so that the water was placid and flat and you could just stand there. But that, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, is a pipe dream. It is not going to happen. It's an illusion. It's a mistake of thinking. As Byron Katie would say, it's just plain confusion. It's confusion on your part. So what does the Shades of Intimacy do is that we teach the skill of surfing. Yeah, the skill of navigating the waves of relationship that will be there while you're dating, the day of your marriage, 5 years later, 50 years later when you're getting your big 50th year anniversary. The skill of navigating. The skill of navigating the waves long term. So, I've got a challenge for you. Look into your past and look at one area where you're colliding with your partner right now, where you have an issue, and ask yourself, am I trying to bring this issue to a close? For me, it might be out the door go the cats. The problem is solved. Right? Or is there a way to navigate that problem? Is there a way to navigate it versus ending it? Because even if you do solve some problems, more waves are always coming in. Go to the beach sometime, sit down, and when the wave comes in, you go, wow, that was great. I saw a wave, and then another one comes, and then another one comes. And the more you watch these waves come in, you gain two things. One, you gain an expectation. You start to see the pattern. Nope, here comes a wave. Yep, I can see the swell. I can see it rising. Here it comes, and then it crashes. And you start to see the swell out there and expect it. And here's the next thing you learn by looking and watching the wave patterns come in. You learn what not to expect. As you watch these waves come in and you see the patterns in your relationship and in yourself, you can also learn not to expect, for instance, a mariachi band to show up on the beach and start playing its music. Or maybe a shark to jump out of the water and do a backflip and then land on its belly in front of you. See, these are things that you can start to detect that won't happen. As much as you can expect what will happen, you can start to see what won't happen. And this just takes practice. This is practice that we teach in the Shades of Intimacy to start to see the patterns of your relationship, the swells, and learn to get out there on that surfboard and navigate those. Get the balance, the agility, back and forth, knowing when to turn, pull, swim, move up, move down, dive under the wave. All of that constant pattern of learning how to navigate instead of what do we do sometimes? We just try to flatten the waves. I want to go where it's flat or placid. That's unreasonable. Not going to happen. Or what's the other thing we end up doing? You know what it is. we end up getting out of the water and leaving. We quit the relationship. Those waves, no good, no bueno. But brothers, sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you right now, it's about learning to navigate them. That's the core truth. Okay, brothers, that's it for me. I'm out of here. So until tomorrow, this is Jason F. Smith, the Shades of Intimacy, signing off.